Good morning. So today we're talking about Matthew 16, and it's Jesus talking to the Pharisees and the seducers, or seducers, and they ask for a sign. Give us a sign from heaven. And Jesus said, surely you know how to read the signs of the sky. You know, red skies at night, sailors delight. You know that. And so here you see a red sky at night, yet it will storm. And you will be blinded by that. You'll say, oh, it's just a fluke or it's just a thing. And no matter what sign we give you, you'll find a reason to denounce it. And that's pretty much what he's saying here. And it's interesting because he's right. You know, if people have made up in their mind of a certain way of things, that's just what they see. And they can argue and fuss and fight about why it is the way they see it. And so, continuing on, Jesus goes on to Peter and declares that Jesus is the Messiah. So when Peter declares that, Simon Peter, so Jesus is talking to him and he said, do you know who I am? Do you know, people say Elijah, when people are asked who's the son, people will say, some say John the Baptist, others say Elijah, and still others say Jeremiah, the one of the prophets, or one of the prophets. But what do you say? He asked. Who do you say I am? Simon Peter answered, you are the Messiah, the Son of the living God. Jesus replied, you are blessed, Simon, son of Jonah, and for this was not revealed to you by flesh or blood, but by my Father in heaven. And I tell you that you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of Hades will not overcome it. So I don't know what gates of Hades is. I assume it's some sort of army. And it says, I will give you the kingdom of heaven. Whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven. Whatever you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven. Then he ordered his disciples not to tell anyone that he was the Messiah. And from that time on, Jesus started to predict his own death. I must go to Jerusalem and suffer, and this must happen by the elders and the chief priests and the teachers of law, and that he must be killed, on the third day be raised again to life. Peter looked at him and pulled him aside and said to rebuke him. Never, Lord, he said, this shall never happen to you. Jesus turned and said to Peter, get behind me, Satan. You are a stumbling block to me. You do not have in mind the concern of God, but merely human concerns. Then Jesus said to his disciples, whoever wants to be a disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross and follow me. For whoever wants to share or to save their life will lose their life. Whoever wants the life for me will find it. Through me will find it. What good will it be for someone to gain a whole world, yet forfeit their soul? Do we see that today? People have all the power and all the glory in the world, and what are they forsaken? What are they giving up? And it's Jesus says it right here, pretty clear here. It's not even a parable. It's just said it. So, or what can anyone give in exchange for their soul? For the Son of Man is going to come in his Father's glory with his angels, and then he will reward each person according to what they have done. Truly I tell you, who are you standing here will not taste death, or those of you who are standing here will not taste death before they see the Son of Man coming from his kingdom. And that's how 16 ends. And it's the parables in here, and the blunt, right in your face kind of statements are there. I mean, Jesus predicted, I'm gonna die. Here's the sign that you asked for. And he says, don't trust the yeast of the Pharisees and the Sadducees. And we do that every day. We trust the food that's given to us, and look at all the illnesses we have as a result, and how much power the medical field has over us, and everything has over us. We are weak. We are weak, and we need to stand strong in our faith to have the glory of God with us and the power of God. Faith like a mustard seed. Remember, Jesus said that, faith like a mustard seed, and you can move mountains. So we can fix this. We just need to do this together. And so the manipulation is strong and deep within our world. And so the everything can try to take us from God. Everything will take us from God. Every chance it can. There's bad weeds amongst us. Stand true, stand firm, and be with Jesus. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much, so much. Have a great day. Thank you for watching the YouTube channel today. We talked about Matthew 16 today, and we learned how important Jesus is, and how much he really did for all of us, and how he could read the Pharisees and what they were all up to, just like many of us can do with all the evil in our world. We can see it. We have discernment. And we're not the Messiah, though. However, Peter, his disciple, did call him the Messiah and proclaimed him. This is the Messiah. This is the Messiah. And so that's it. And Jesus predicted his death to all of his disciples and said, this is how it's going to be. It's written this way. I must be turned over. So these are the questions we looked at. These are the answers we got. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks.